the news that's out for today. So here we go. We got Lucha Underground, Cage versus Johnny Mundo. Still Cage matches, which I've been waiting for. So let's get to it. Also, if you missed this live, it will be on YouTube sometime later this week. So just be on the lookout.
Lucha is a steel cage match, and it's for one of the 7 ancient Aztec medallions.
What the
Introducing
hell?
first, from the 559, they call him Cage.
Here comes a man or a machine, call him what you will, but Cage has set the entire wrestling world on fire with his power, with his determination, and with his
That nigga's
penchant
buffing a
for
bitch.
violence.
My girl Melissa. Bro.
This match was designed to keep the
Oh yeah, your lady Melissa, no cap.
everyone else out. It usually has finality. It usually signals the end. But for whom is the question?
Wow, man, I didn't know that because when I was wrestling, I just wanted to use it to hurt somebody.
And his opponent, to be accompanied by Taya, from Los Angeles, California,
LA.
Johnny Mundo.
For everything Cage stands
I ain't gonna lie, Melissa's a woman too, boy. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm going to say. I love my wife. I love my wife. Boy, Johnny Mundo always got the drip on. Look at the fit. Look at the charisma.
A quick little side note for all of our athletes and competitors out there. If you have a experience in a particular type of match or game, it usually lends itself to your advantage. Playoff experience, if you will. Little bit of Lucha Underground history. The only steel cage match in Lucha Underground history was won by Johnny Mundo. This man knows exactly what to do inside this violent temple, inside that steel structure, that satanic surrounding.
I didn't know he was the only one.
That Johnny doesn't turn into a biatch and start running away from
Turn into a biatch.
up against the machine. Look at that Terminator-like stare that Cage has. He wants
Cage is like, all right, bro. Man.
I said it, and that's, hey, it is what it is.
Now, let's talk about the 7 Aztec medallions that are on the line here. One medallion here.
Look at back over 1,000, close to 2,000.
That nigga's
years
too
ago.
damn
That's why
big, bro.
Aztecs
He's too damn big to me,
in
bro.
In their history, because they were ran by violent, wild tribes that spent most of their time doing
The ring walk around. Very, very slow start.
Tearing out the heart, cutting off the head, living in blood, that's a different thing. So it is based on violence.
Yeah, Vamp reference, Gift of the Gods. Once 7 luchadors earn the medallions, they place them in the Gift of the Gods title, which activates the championship opportunity. Step 1 happens right here for one of these 2 fighters. Here we go.
Oh, that's so cool. So it's like a tournament, but it's like a briefcase, but it's not a briefcase. Oh, that's awesome.
Well,
I fuck with
a
that.
million times when you chop down a tree, you go for the legs, right? But hey, the cage is not a tree. Cage is a machine.
Now let me lean on you and your experience here. Is there a different strategy in a cage match, or do you approach it as you would a standard wrestling match?
I do. I think so. I think you come in there mentally saying, look, I can't use all my tricks that I got up my sleeve by running out of the ring and hiding behind the people. I got to face facts. I'm going to take a beating. I'm going to get hurt. And I got to be...
Damn, I didn't know they did
because
that.
the guy
That's
facing me is
awesome.
probably willing to do that, right?
Well, of course, and Cage's power is obvious, but if you've never seen Johnny Mundo before, as Johnny tries to escape very quickly, the ways to win, pinfall submission, or escape the cage, both feet.
Ooh, what a drop kick.
Now, to the point, though, Johnny likes to use the ring apron and the ropes as well, but there's limited space here. Does Johnny have to change up his style?
Ooh, what a drop kick.
Again, it goes back to my pre. What are you going to change when you're cornered by a monster who's got one thing on his mind? That's revenge, that's hatred, that's he wants to hurt you, and he wants to continue on in the tournament.
Cage now. Johnny sent face first, and those movie star good looks compromised by the steel.
No, I'm good. Oh, it is. Oh, sorry. The thing I like about this is as rough and as brutal as it gets, the fans and Lucha Underground just eat this up. different breed. You're talking about a different breed. Well, we got
Bro. Woo! They made it like a Dragon Ball concept, you know, the 7 medallions made the okay. Oh, that's the okay. Damn. Bro, you know the memes where it's like Mexican people love Dragon Ball? That kind of just proves the point even more. Y'all do fuck with Dragon Ball. Damn! Shit.
Notice no covers by Cage. Cage really wants to hurt Johnny Mundo, and there are things in this match.
What a move.
I haven't seen. Here's the first cover.
I'm surprised that Cage, when he does that type of cover, he's not even going for the leg, but even though I trained jiu-jitsu years ago, I'm looking, he's in the perfect spot to clamp on a Kimura armbar and rip his shoulder off. I don't know if he knows that.
No, he doesn't know that.
Wrist lock chicken wing.
Damn, this nigga is getting beat the fuck up.
Cage isn't aware of the moveset. You can't expect him to hit it, but what Cage is aware of is how to inflict damage using all of his gifts, and now the strength. Listen.
Wow. Have you noticed that Cage isn't even trying to win
God.
the match?
Damn, he is getting beat up right now.
Well, you know, if Johnny submits here, it is over. Pinfall submission or escaping the cage. The three ways to win.
You know what this reminds me of? Maybe I'm way off base here.
Who, you?
Yeah, strange as it may sound. You know when those divers go in the ocean and they sit in those little cages and they provoke the shark?
Shark cage,
This is almost like, well, one of the sharks actually got in the cage and the diver was trying to run away.
Okay.
I don't know where that came from, but hey, sounded good at the time when it was going through my mind. It's the meds, brother.
The imagery is in the mind of Vampiro.
Oh.
Cannot rival the violence that we have the potential of seeing.
That's
here.
not good.
He gave Cage what you would call a camel toe.
And now the machine and the egomaniac. This high knee strike from Johnny. Cage had nowhere to go. The back of Cage's head bounces off the cage.
The high offense.
It's not very often you've seen the machine off his feet like that.
Yeah, and we go back to Johnny's experience in cage matches here in the temple. Johnny utilizing that minimal amount of room between the cage and the ropes, that small ring apron. Johnny's used that to his advantage here. Johnny now climbing. and Vamp, it pops into my head here, you know, Johnny is perhaps one of, if not the best high flyers here in Lucha Underground.
That's a bold statement, pal.
What if Johnny was able to use
Trying to beat
the
that nigga
cage?
ass with that belt.
Who took off her belt, starts to scale the cage, and is whipping at Cage's hand so that Cage does not have the balance
Damn.
needed.
She started whipping my nigga. Hey!
Standing single Spanish fly off the top.
1, 2.
No.
I think you answered your own question on that. That was probably close to 500 pounds total coming off from a high distance like that, spinning in the air, picking up momentum, driving Cage's face through the ring. Hey, man, Johnny seems to be kind of rocking the big boat here.
Come on, Johnny.
There you go.
I'm on fire,
Some
brother.
World War II references
Uh-oh.
from my friend Vampiro each and every week here.
I've been
on
around.
Lucha Underground. Yes, you have.
I've been alive for 1,000 years, brother. They write books about me.
You fat, stupid meathead.
What the fuck?
A little play on a rather common taunt. That
Man, I ain't gonna lie to it. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna keep it to myself. What you looking at, Bubba?
Nice catch and release
Fuck.
there by Cage.
What I missed?
Man, you said that Johnny's probably one of the best high flyers.
Nice catch and release there.
Oh, okay.
Catch and release there by Cage.
Hey, man, you said that
Word.
Johnny's probably one of the best high flyers. Is there
What you
another
looking
pro
at?
wrestler in the world as strong as Cage? I don't think so.
I don't know. I only watch Lucha Underground.
He said, I don't know. I only watch Lucha Underground.
Wow. That's a lot of weight. That's a big distance to the bottom, man. You fall on your back from there, you're going to get your lungs knocked out of your ears.
Hang on a second. Going for Moonlight Drive from the top rope.
Hey! God. Damn, that shit look like it hurt.
I gotta give Kaya credit for positioning herself right to the spot. Hang on, cover here.
That look like it hurt bad. I ain't gonna lie.
From the cage. It made Cage pause for just a second. saw the clouds part and Moonlight Drive was upon us.
Thank God Cage bench presses, buses, and eats baby cows to have those traps to protect his neck from that distance.
And as we marvel at the things found under the ring, Taya has a kendo stick and she will insert it into Johnny's hands.
God damn.
Cage
Nope.
tried to get the kendo stick, was not quick enough.
Hey!
But still very powerful. The machine.
What a sell.
Brother, not only did he suplex him, he suplexed him so hard that he did a basketball and bounced over 360 degrees, landed on his face.
Powerbomb into the buckle now. Cage closes the distance, brings his opponent to the middle of the ring.
Brother, you better not bust the cage or wipe out that whole front row.
Not only the impact of Johnny's head on the steel, but then Johnny slid down that cage.
That shit look like it hurt.
Character, but there's nothing funny here. No Saturday mornings. Cage on top, Taya with the stick.
She beat a nigga with a stick.
Those short, stiff strikes to the back of the machine's head. And now the kendo stick, which is legal, has been introduced.
You have no idea how much that stings. That kendo stick's open up so when it makes impact, it grabs your skin, it pinches and pulls. That hurts.
He hit him on top of the head, too.
A lock would hurt even
What a kick out. Oh my God, bro.
some fight left. The gears are still grinding. What does the machine need to do to capture one of the 7 ancient Aztec medallions? One of them on the line here in this match.
Reversal. Reverse. Do.
Johnny on the move, uses the ropes for momentum, cuts himself short, and evades the swing.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh, shit, what a catch. Spinebuster? Oh. Oh my God, that was clean as fuck. That was clean as fuck. That was clean as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was a crazy sequence.
And now, nowhere to run.
Bro, the crowd is loving this shit.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, and it's about to get chilly in the temple.
He broke that shit. What a match.
Mundo, he's a tough son of a bitch, no?
Look at the scar tissue forming on Johnny's back. It's starting to show. He's not getting beaten up. He's getting destroyed.
Nice knee strike there. Thrust kick to the jaw. It's the machine still on his feet. Discus lariat. And Taya, hang on, cover. No. And all the while this is going,
What is-
Taya scaling the cage. Like Peter Parker trapped by the Fantastic Four. Weapon X hooked up though. Johnny.
Oh, shit.
Nicely done. Shoulders down. No.
Brother, she is climbing with a chair. Insult to injury. Booyah!
God damn, what a chair shot. You can't fake that.
Has captured one of the.
What?
Mm.
No way. No way. No way. He's got his
Kendo
bell rope, man.
sticks, cinder blocks, chairs, Taya, you name it. Lead
God
pipes.
damn, I don't know how. Jesus Christ.
Mario Cueto's window.
Bro.
These are all things that have crashed upon the head.
He said, shut the fuck
of
up.
the machine called Cage. And now Johnny Mundo.
But what is he doing? No way. See, that's the problem with Johnny Mundo. He never, ever takes the ball and scores a touchdown. Makes a nice run. Maybe he's playing for the Cardinals. I don't know.
Wait. What the fuck is he about to do?
What does Johnny have?
Hey! Oh my God.
Johnny took way too long. A high-risk maneuver. He was able to roll out of the way, but if you notice in the corner of your scream. Taya's beginning to scale the cage now. And how
What the
something
fuck is
so
she about to
beautiful
do?
can find its way into something so ugly is beyond me. But this young lady.
Hey!
Brother, he did the end of the world. That might have been the end of his world. Things are getting
Bro, see?
right now. This is awesome. I love this, but it's just stupid why he didn't finally go for the win. I don't get it.
Important to point out, no disqualification.
Aw.
All of this
They jumping my man.
encouraged by Dario Cueto.
Uh-oh.
Well, she's telling him. It looks like she wears the pants literally in the family here.
Oh, modified magic killer there. Both float over, both cover. And Cage still kicks out.
Ooh, bad move. You've been in
They really sitting up here and jumping my man. This is crazy.
face no matter where you are, getting your ass kicked or you're on top.
What's Taya doing here?
Oh, she's
Of course she has handcuffs on her. Why wouldn't she? My kind of girl. I mean, start to let your mind figure out where these two are going here.
well, this is how they're gonna screw him, I'm hoping.
Damn. Damn.
I mean, you don't need me to tell you that you should
Oh, shit.
if you're handcuffed to the rope.
Uh-oh, shit.
Cage switches it around and now Taya is handcuffed. And as hot as that may be on some nights, tonight that is not bode well for Johnny Taya.
God damn.
And now that Cage has neutralized Taya, it can finally be a fair fight. Cage can finally get his redemption right here, right now.
Redemption or revenge, brother?
Cover! Yes!
I give that match about an 8 out of 10.
Cage has perhaps finally settled the score with Johnny Mundo and Taya, and in the process, the machine has earned one of the coveted ancient Aztec medallions. Vamp, are we looking at the next Gift of the Gods champion? Only time will tell.
Let's go. All right, chat. That's all I have for y'all today. I gotta start uploading and probably getting ready for work and go handle some business before I get in there. We will do the second match I have planned for y'all tomorrow. We will do that. I promise. We will do that. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day, man. And until next time, dog. And I'm out. See you. Peace.